What's up guys, welcome to another track guide. This time we're at Vallelunga and this week we'll present you with different challenges than what you have faced for the last couple of weeks. If you are not yet accustomed to the 85% brake power values that I use in all of my setups, like I have heard from many of you, I would highly advise you to try it again for this week, since this is the original track that led me to make this change. The braking zones around this track are hard but also very delicate in terms of rotation and avoiding ABS. Getting into ABS will severely mess with the balance of the car when coming into a corner, so keep that in mind when practicing. Other than that, I provided you with setups that are considerably different from hot to cold, just to be able to deal with the super cold tire temperatures, and you can have access to that on my Discord community linked in the description. What you will also find is my ghost car, telemetry files, a direct hotline for questions related to driving, and even a way to schedule a one-on-one coaching session with me, which is something that has been showing a lot of success recently, so a special thank you is needed to all of you who have trusted my work enough to do that. So that's enough yapping, now let's get into the track guide. For these high-speed ass turns at the beginning of the lap, it's important to be smooth through every single corner while trying to avoid curbs and grass. The curbs can upset the car pretty badly and the grass will slow you down very aggressively, so keep that in mind. Into the first corner, start braking exactly at the orange marshal on the left and carry small amounts of brakes right up until the apex. It's very important to not overslow into this corner because we're only going to get back on power after the apex. If you get on power sooner than that, you're going to run wide in the middle part of the corner, and that will keep you from exiting the corner with the shorter, more optimized line. Start braking exactly when the outside curb starts and take a middle line at the start of the corner, because what we want here is a very late apex. Avoid jumping back and forth between gas and brakes, because that will rob you from the front end grip that you need to exit this corner properly. This is one of the main overtaking spots around the entire lap, so it's important to get this right. Start braking about a car length before the outside curb starts and get the car into second gear. Be careful to not get into ABS too much, because that will make you understeer and ruin your line. And also be careful to not over rev the engine on downshifts, because that could cause you to DNF. Get on power before the apex and be aware of the rear end grip, because it's really easy to oversteer on exit. Avoiding too much steering angle will massively help you on that rear end grip. The reference for this corner will depend heavily if you are using an 8-shifter manual gearbox or pedal shifters. If you are running a manual, brake a car length after the tarmac strip on the left and get the car into second gear while trail braking and trying to avoid ABS. If you're curious, this is a third-person shot of where I get on power around this corner, so just compare this screenshot with your own replays. If you're on pedal shifters, keep the car in third for this corner, but keep in mind that the car won't be as eager to rotate as if you're doing it in second. So just use more brakes for extra rotation to make up for it. For the hairpin, start braking after the orange barrier on the right and set yourself up for a wide line. Normally I tell you guys to not drop the brakes too fast, because that will make you oversteer, but this time that's exactly what we want. Inducing some rotation for this corner will massively help you get through it and leave you with a better traction zone. Get on power at the apex and focus on not oversteering. For the S-turn, use all available track on entry and take the left-hander as tight to the inside as you can, even if you have to sacrifice speed to do so. Your focus through this section should be to have the highest speed possible at the exit of the right-hander, since it's gonna lead you into a straight. What the wider line also does is give you a better shot around this right-hander, since the apex has some elevations that can upset the car. For the last corner, start turning in a car length after the white line on the left and downshift into third after turning in. Inducing some rotation with the brakes is a good idea, because if you understeer, the elevation is gonna make you scrub the front tires and lose your speed. Your apex for this corner should be around the short sausage curb on the inside. So that was a lap around Vallelunga, and I hope you guys were able to learn something from this track guide. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.